And welcome back to my channel, the Queen Phoenix. Today's pattern is this cute little teapot coaster. It is part of a set. I have made the teapot coaster, the sugar bowl basket, which houses the coasters. Now, of course, I'm going to put a few more coasters, but this is the one closest and at hand. And that's why I'm using it, because it's right here. So let's do this. So for this project, you will require some yarn. So this is my base color. This I'm going to use for the stems, and this I'm going to use for the actual tulips. The crochet hook of the correct size, a darning needle. If you don't have one, please use a smaller crochet hook and a pair of scissors to do all your cutting. You're going to want to start this project with a magic ring. Once you've made your magic ring, chain 3. Into your magic ring, you're going to work 10 double crochets. Now, I'm not going to have you watch every single stitch I work. The video will be too long. Please take a moment and hit that subscribe button, like, leave a comment. This is my only channel on YouTube. Once you have your 10 double crochets, pull your magic ring closed and slip stitch into the very first double crochet. For round 2, you're going to chain 3, and in each stitch around, you're going to work 2 double crochets. Let me repeat that. For round 2, for each stitch, you will work 2 double crochets in each stitch. And I will meet you right here. When you get to the end of your round, please slip stitch into the very first double crochet. This is round 2 complete. For round 3, chain 3, 2 double crochet in each stitch around. Let me repeat that. It's 2 double crochets in each stitch around. When you get to the end of row 3, slip stitch. When you get to the end of round 3, slip stitch into your very first double crochet and chain 3. Into the very first stitch, please work 2 double crochets for round 4. 1 double crochet in the next stitch. Your repeat pattern for this row 4 is 2 double crochets in one stitch, 1 double crochet in the next stitch. You will continue to work in that manner until you come to the end of your round. When you get to the end of your round, again slip stitch into the very first double crochet. But now you're going to chain 1 and cut your yarn. And you're going to want to work away your tail. You can either use a darning needle or a smaller crochet hook. Just work your tail away. I'm going to work mine off camera. So this is what you have. Whatever color you choose, I've chosen to use green for the stem part. You are welcome to use whatever other color that you'd like to use. You're going to join your color that you're using for your stem to any one of the stitches right around and just pull the loop through. Now for this row, which is row 5, you're going to chain 4. This counts as 1 double crochet and a chain 1. Into the same stitch, please make 1 double crochet. You're going to skip 2 double crochets, so let me come closer, so it's 1, 2, and into the next one, 1 double crochet, a chain 1, and a double crochet. I'm going to repeat that. I'm going to skip the next stitch into the following stitch, 1 double crochet, chain 1, and a double crochet. Your repeat pattern is skip 1 and into the next stitch, make a V-stitch, 1 double crochet, a chain 1, and a double crochet. And repeat until you come to the end of your round. When you get to the end of your row, slip stitch into the 3rd chain from the beginning, chain 1, and cut your yarn. You need to work this tail away into the green. It just makes it look neater. This is what you have so far. You're going to take the color that you are going to make the tulips with, and you are going to join it to any of the chain 1 spaces that you've made. So in between here, you have a double crochet, a chain 1, and a double crochet. You're going to join it into that chain 1 space. Just pull the loop through. Now, you will chain 3. Into the same space, you're going to work 4 double crochets. So into that same chain 1 space, let me just take out this needle, into the same chain 1 space where you join the yarn, please work 4 double crochets. They will all fit in there. Once you have your 4, you're going to pull your loop up, take your hook out, go into the 3rd chain from the beginning, put your loop back on, and you're going to pull your loop through, popcorn stitch. You will now chain 2. Excuse me, please chain 4. In the next chain 1 space, you will work 5 double crochets. Once you have your 5 double crochets, pull your loop up, remove your crochet hook, go into the very first double crochet, put the loop back on, pull it through, second popcorn stitch made, chain 4. Let me show you that again. Your repeat is a popcorn stitch with 5 double crochets. Into the chain 1 space, work the 5 double crochets. pull a loop up, go into the very first double crochet, put the loop back on, and pull through. Chain 4. You will work in each chain 1 space a the tulip piece, which is a 5 double crochet popcorn stitch. I will meet you at the end of this round. This is how your work will start to look. This is the right hand side. This is the wrong side. So now I am doing the last popcorn stitch. Chain 4. If you turn your work over, there's a back piece here. That is where I'm going to slip stitch into. Chain 1 and cut your tail, and please work this tail piece in. Once you've worked your ends away, please make a slip stitch, a slip knot. You're going to count 1, 2, 3. On the 3rd row, you're going to push your hook through a stitch and attach your yarn. Gently, don't pull it too tight. We're going to make a slip stitch into the next stitch. Not pulling. If you pull too tight, just adjust accordingly. We want this to be loose, but not floppy. I hope that makes sense. So in each stitch around, 1 slip stitch. Continue to work like that until you come to the end of the round. When you come to the end, slip stitch into the very first stitch that you made. Pull your yarn up and cut a tail long enough so that you can stitch it away. And I should actually say, don't slip stitch into the first stitch. Don't. Only stop at the stitch just before. And now we will use a needle and pull your yarn up. And I'm going to use a darning needle to make the last slip stitch. And I'm going to hide my tails in the exact same color. Let me hide my tails. And that's it. This is the back. This is the front. And this is for your teapot. There's a size difference between the cup coaster and the teapot coaster. Thank you so much for watching this. Don't forget to enjoy crocheting. This is the Queen Phoenix out.